Hello?
Hello, Chi-Chi.
Who is this?
Hey, it's me, Goku!
No, motherfucker. You're not supposed to tell her your name. You're supposed to be scaring people. Stay focused.
And this is to go even further beyond!
My favorite horror movie franchise of all time is Scream. I love the aspect of the whodunit and the character of Ghostface because Ghostface is a role, a performance of cruelty, and a mantle adopted by a whole bunch of different killers, driven by everything from revenge to a twisted desire for fame. The mask is just a prop. The real terror comes from the person behind it. It's all about their theatricality. Yeah, that's right, I said it. Their manipulation and their deeply personal mind games. The horror of it all is that Ghostface could be anyone. A boyfriend, a best friend, a girlfriend, a parent, your dog.
Grandmama, innocent bystanders, little kids, babysitters, bill collectors, whatever.
They earn your trust, learn your secrets, and then use them to orchestrate your death, all while playing a sick, self-aware game. So, what happens when we take that iconic mask and drop it into the world of anime? A world that's already filled with characters who have mastered the arts of deception, obsession, and psychological warfare. Today I'm going to be breaking down the anime characters who have the perfect, terrifying traits to become an iconic version of Ghostface. We're talking about those who could break your mind long before they ever break down your door, all while hiding in plain sight. Grab yourselves a seat, sit back and relax. And ladies and gentlemen,
Welcome to my anime lounge.
Mr. Forger, is that blood?
Yes, pardon me, please. A patient had a violent outburst. Just one of the risks of being a psychiatrist.
Lloyd Forger, the master spy, codenamed Twilight, lives a life that is a perfect blueprint for a Ghostface killer. Y'all hear how hard them P's were just now? His entire existence is a performance, built on flawlessly crafted identities, designed to earn trust and infiltrate the highest levels of society. He is the ultimate wolf in sheep's clothing, playing the part of the perfect father and husband while secretly being a cold, calculating operative. This duality is the essence of a great Ghostface, the shocking moment when the person you trust the most is unmasked. His deception is so complete, he could be standing right next to you, comforting you about the recent killings he himself committed. As a spy, he is a master of information gathering. He would know his victim's secrets, fears, and routines before the first phone call was ever made. The horror wouldn't come from a random attack, but from the terrifyingly personal and meticulously planned deconstruction of his target's life. He embodies the Ghostface who is always in control, a phantom hiding in plain sight, making his eventual reveal all the more devastating.
Surprise, Sydney.
Genjutsu.
Back when you first reported to me to become my subordinates.
Any chance to glaze Itachi, I gotta take it. Y'all seen it coming. You knew he was gonna be on here. The audacity. Itachi is the embodiment of the ultimate Ghostface twist. The killer who was hiding in plain sight, wearing the mask of a hero. He played the part of a monstrous villain who massacred his own clan, all while secretly acting on orders to prevent a civil war and protect his village and his younger brother Sasuke. Y'all know the Itachi story, goddammit. I done went over it so many times. Y'all know about him. Y'all heard it. But this profound duality is the core of any great Ghostface reveal. The moment a trusted figure is exposed as the architect of the horror. Itachi's entire life was a performance, maintaining a cold, ruthless facade to conceal his true, agonizing motives. But it's his mastery of psychological warfare that makes him truly terrifying.
Isn't that heartwarming? Using Tsukuyomi on his own brother.
He doesn't need a phone to taunt his victims. He has genjutsu. Bro, imagine a Ghostface with Sharingan again. An Itachi Ghostface would be a master strategist, a prodigy who is always 10 steps ahead, manipulating events with terrifying precision. The horror wouldn't come from a knife, but from the complete deconstruction of his victim's reality, making the final blow a mere formality after he has already broken their spirit.
Half of you. I searched for a mother too, and 4 years ago, I actually tracked her down. Knocked at her door thinking she'd welcome me with open arms, but she had a new life and a new name, Maureen Prescott. You were the only child she claimed.
Sasuke!
She shut me out in the cold forever. Her own son.
Tokumi is such an absolute dreamboat, isn't he? Maybe you think our love is one-sided, but you're wrong. Oh, Tokumi, I'm yours forever!
Toko Fukawa, I hope I said her name right, and her alternate personality. Huh? The what? Toko Fukawa, aka Genocide Jack. That's a hard name, bro. From Danganronpa, she is a perfect bridge between psychological and the physical. Toko herself is a timid, reclusive novelist who shows clear stalker-like tendencies, perfect for the unassuming suspect. But when she sneezes, she turns into Genocide Jack, a theatrical, cackling serial killer with an affection for scissors and a flair for the dramatic.
Guess that's my cue to tag in, ain't it, bitches? Well, ain't that a kick in the baby maker?
This duality is the most literal interpretation of the Ghostface identity. A seemingly normal person hiding a deranged killer. That's Ghostface. That's what he is, who she is, what they are, everybody is. Genocide Jack loves the performance of murder. She has a signature method, a calling card, if you will, and a boisterous personality that is all about the spectacle. The split personality also provides the perfect alibi. Toko could be a part of the friend group, terrified of the killer, while secretly being the killer, with her awareness of Jack's actions often being inconsistent. This embodies the core whodunit mystery that defines this whole Scream franchise, making her one of the most structurally perfect candidates to even wear the mask.
Now you gotta die. Those are the rules. Oh, this is the greatest part. You're gonna love this. We got a surprise for you, Sydney. Yeah, you're gonna love this one. It's a Scream, baby.
I know that there isn't a traitor because I trust all of you. Something about whether our group will always be friends. Wasn't that it? Talk about an easy question. The answer couldn't be anything but yes. Right, guys?
Yuichi Katagiri from the trash show Tomodachi Game. However, despite how trash the show was, the character definitely fits the mold of what a great Ghostface could be. He represents the aspect that is all about mind games. The Tomodachi Game itself is basically a series of trials designed to pit friends against each other by exposing their darkest secrets. Yuichi thrives in this environment. He at first appears as a victim along with his other comrades, but later he hits a switch and it basically becomes a y'all are stuck in here with me type of moment.
Oh, your face is bright red. Why are you being so shy? Oh, and what about you, Tenji? Oh,
I don't even know where you're sitting at.
He becomes more cold and cruel, seemingly removing his mask. He understands human psychology, friendship, and betrayal better than anyone. He's a genius at turning a person's own emotions into a weapon against them. This perfectly mirrors how a Ghostface uses personal information to psychologically break down his victim. times. His terror would come from quiet, devastating revelations. He'd call you, and instead of asking about scary movies, he'd ask if you know what your best friend really thinks of you, and then he'd prove it. He would dismantle his victims' entire social circles until they were completely isolated and paranoid, making the final physical attack a mere formality.
Yeah! I'm ready, baby! Alright! Get up! Yeah, man, get up!
Eeny, meeny, miny, mo.
Stop it, please!
All right, it's back. It's been a while, but it's time for an anime recommendation break. It's a spot in a video where I throw out a random show I've seen that I would recommend people to check out if it sounds appealing to them. And so this anime recommendation break is brought to you by Marriage Toxin. For centuries, the Poison Masters have perfected the art of assassination. Among them, the Jiro family stands as one of the 5 most powerful families of masters. Hikaru, heir to this infamous bloodline, has lived his life deep in the shadows of the underworld, far removed from love or marriage. However, to ensure that the Poison Master's bloodline does not die out, the head of the Jiro family declares that Hikaru's sister will be forced to bear an heir. Hikaru crosses paths with Mei Kinosaki, who happens to be his current assassination target. Determined to protect his sister and solve the succession problem himself, he makes an unexpected request on the spot, asking Mei to help him get married. This was some real heat. You got action, a bit of romance, comedy, you get a splash of Sakamoto days, some Mafia Underground vibes, assassin families battling one another for supremacy. This was a really fun watch with surprisingly fire fights. And the next season is already dropping early next year. I need that. Now, back to your regularly scheduled program.
Just how do I carry you? I've never had to pick up a living girl.
I don't think you'll have to worry about that, because I'm not a girl.
Oh, great. Well, in that case. Wait.
It is what it is. It is what it is.
Now, I'm doing you a favor and telling you to leave well enough alone. Please just walk away. Do you understand that I'm doing you a kindness?
Ayano Koji is the quintessential quiet one you should have been watching all along. He embodies the most terrifying aspect of Ghostface, the killer who is so unassuming, so perfectly blended into the background that no one ever sees him coming until it's far too late. He maintains a flawless facade of being an average, unmotivated student, a mask far more effective than any piece of plastic. While everyone else is panicking, he's the one pulling the strings from the shadows, viewing his classmates as nothing more than tools to achieve his objective. His manipulation is cold, calculated, and terrifyingly effective, and Ayano Koji Ghostface wouldn't need to shout or boast. His reign of terror would be a silent one, built on exploiting the weaknesses of his victims and turning their friends against them with surgical precision. The horror would come from the slow, dawning realization that the person you ignored, the one you never even considered a threat, has been in complete control the entire time. It would be a humiliating lesson that you were never even a player in his game. I think he would be the one to run a cult of Ghostfaces. He would be one that probably get away too.
Please.
We all go a little mad sometimes.
翔子ちゃんはあの時、私を拒絶したじゃない。だから、ごめんね。
Sato Matsu, boy, how you say her last name. A lot of y'all don't know about her. Yeah, a lot of y'all, I'm about to learn you.
You don't know Baby D. You don't know, that's why you're looking at me, because you don't know Baby D.
She is the Ghostface you'd pity. The one you try to help right up until you realize her sweetness is the most dangerous thing about her. She wears the perfect mask of a kind, cheerful high school girl, but beneath it lies a terrifyingly obsessive and ruthless manipulator. Her entire reality revolves around protecting her happy sugar life with a young girl named Shio, and she will commit any crime from kidnapping to murder to preserve it. This makes her a deeply personal kind of Ghostface, whose violence isn't for fame, but is a direct, brutal response to anyone threatening her twisted love.
お兄さん、お金より大切なものある?
What? Her as a Ghostface wouldn't taunt you with movie trivia. She'd learn your deepest attachment and then systematically destroy them, all while justifying her actions as necessary for love. Her horror is the chilling idea that love itself can be the motive for unspeakable cruelty, making the unmasking not just the reveal of a killer, but a perversion of a pure emotion.
I've got plans for you. I'm gonna slit your eyelids in half so you don't blink when I stab you in the face. You'll die when I want you to, Sydney.
You're right, Nina. I have to try hard. Or we'll be left with nothing again.
This piece of shit. He's back. Shao Tucker. You son of a gun. Shao represents the most intimate and sickening kind of Ghostface. The one already inside your house, wearing the mask of a loving father. To the world, he is a sewing life alchemist, a soft-spoken, if desperate, researcher. This polite and unassuming facade is the perfect cover, earning your trust not just from strangers, but from his own child. This makes the reveal of his monstrous nature all the more devastating. The horror of a Shao Tucker Ghostface wouldn't come from a taunting phone call, but from the quiet, dawning realization that the person you depend on for safety is the source of your own doom. His violence isn't random or for fame. It's a cold, calculated act of self-preservation, driven by a fear of losing his status. He sacrificed his wife and later his own daughter and her dog, seeing them not as family, but as raw materials for his ambition.
For sake, my own mother had to die, no great loss there, so I could stay true to the original. It's sick, right? Well, sick. The new sane.
A Ghostface like Shao Tucker embodies the killer who perverts the very concept of love and trust, justifying unspeakable cruelty as a necessary step for his own goals. The unmasking isn't about revealing a hidden identity, it's about exposing the soulless monster that was hiding in a father's skin all along.
Really deal with your trust issues. He's completely innocent. He's such a nice boy, too. He's bright and funny and handsome, decent singing voice, and he was gonna be a doctor. This was just the kind of boy you'd like to take home to mom, if you had a mom.
And the reveals are done, folks. From obsessive stalkers to brilliant masterminds and icons of pure horror. As the list shows, the world of anime is full of perfect candidates hiding in plain sight, each embodying a different facet of what makes the mask so terrifying. So the only thing I would have to ask is, do you agree? Who are some other characters you would add to the suspect list of being Ghostface? What would be their motivation? And speaking of, in the actual Scream movies, Stu is my favorite Ghostface. That's my goal. Who's yours? The OG is still the best one. 7 is trash. Let me know down in the comments below. Hit that like button and subscribe if you enjoyed the video.
Push the goddamn button. Push the goddamn button.
It really helps me out. Join the lounge and grab yourself a seat. Share with your friends or anyone who loves anime like us.
Tell your friends about me.
I appreciate you all for watching, and as we always do when we close out, let's all raise a glass in the air.
Here's to anime.